The last wedding photography scam you should be aware of is what I would call the no-show scam. So these are photographers who either they never show up to shoot your wedding, or they do show up, but they take a few pictures and then they just leave, or they show up and they take photos and then they never send you the photos. That's actually very, very common. And I spent a lot of time on wedding photography forums, on podcasts. It's actually very, very common. And I've actually talked to real people too, who just they hired a photographer and the photographer just never sent them their photos, and they just ghosted them or strung them along, and the client never got their photos. The best way to protect yourself from this scam is just to make sure that you thoroughly vet them ahead of time. Read through their reviews, make sure there's enough reviews, make sure you look through multiple full galleries. Ideally, if you can talk to some previous people that have experience working with the photographer, whether it's a coordinator or a planner, anything along those lines, just make sure that they're legit. And honestly, another thing you can do is just Google them, right? Google the name of the photographer and Google their business name, either one of them. Like Google is John Smith wedding photography scam, or whatever it is, right? Lighting off real life studio scam. Just Google that and just see if there are like multiple allegations of this person being a scam artist. A lot of times, if the person is a what I would call a serial scammer, there will be stuff on the internet about that person running a scam, whether it's as a photographer or something else. So just do that ahead of time. A lot of people don't bother to check that, but checking that will help save you quite a bit. So hopefully you don't fall victim to that, but just do your research. Just make sure that this is someone that you could really trust, not only to show up and take your pictures, but to actually do the work and deliver them afterwards. Not just the cheapest photographer, but a legitimate business professional that you with a real business registration who you can trust to actually send you your photos after your wedding.